In this video, we're going to cover ergonomic principles for workstation furniture. Have you ever heard of the story Goldilocks and the Three Bears? If you haven't, long story short, a girl walks into a house, finds three bowls of porridge, one too hot, one too cold, one just right. Just with her chairs, she walks into the lounge, sits on 3 different chairs, one too hard, one too soft, one just right. And also the same with the beds up in the room. Basically, the bears end up coming up home and she ends up running away. Now, a life lesson that a lot of people learnt from this, other than not breaking into people's homes, was that different people have different needs when it comes to furniture in the workplace. So in this video, we're going to cover several different items. We'll cover the desk, the chair, the footrest, and the document holder as well. So let's start with the desk. With the desk, we need to make sure that the users are able to get their legs under the desk. You want to be able to move freely around, so that'll allow you to work without feeling too cramped. Another thing you want to do is make sure you're seated in a different position each time. You'll find out more details if you're going to do the posture, if you haven't done so already. And then you'll be able to use your computer equipment too. If we move on to our furniture for the chair. Now, the things with chairs is a variety of things that we need to look out for when looking for the right chair in the workplace. Ideally, you want a chair that's adjustable so that you can change your position throughout the day. You get a good backrest on your chair so that you can support your back and your spine. You have a comfortable chair that's wide enough for you, and quite importantly, you want a chair that has good cushioning so that you're not feeling too painful throughout the day. Any of these can avoid any strain on your body. The footrest. Now, footrest isn't as common, but it is quite useful in situations where if you're sitting on a chair and you can't touch the ground. So if you're quite short, or if you have a really large chair that doesn't allow you to adjust, this is where the footrest comes in handy. It's also really good for support and acts as a gentle reminder to sit on all the way back on your chair. So that also helps with your spine elevation. Last but not least is the furniture is the document holder. If you are going to look at doing work in the office workplace that involves a lot of typing, this one's probably more appropriate for you. So instead of having to look down at your desk at what you're typing and then look back up at your monitor, the document holder allows you to transition from the same angle with your neck, going from document holder to laptop, so that way you don't get any strain on your neck. Now look at page 8 of your workbook, and that should prepare you for your next activity.